Session we discussed about how to create multiple columns which can be created using float, or you can go for uh, position property. Okay, so today we'll discuss about approaches to CSS layout. So there are three approaches: fixed layout approach, liquid layout approach, and hybrid layout approach. Okay, so how to create the layout? Layout is nothing but the front view that you see when you browse a website. Okay, the front view. So there are the fixed layout. Okay, the width of the design is set by using pixels. Okay, so width for any uh, element will be given using pixels. For example, 96, 960 pixels, 1000 pixels, and common width. These are common widths. Okay, which fits nicely in the common desktop monitor resolution. Okay, so I'll show an example. How to design the websites. Okay. So one way is to give width using pixels width. So for example, give 700 pixels, and I'll give you background color here. So this is 700 pixels. Okay. You can see here when you resize the screen. Okay, till here it is 700 pixels, and the remaining space, okay, will be left blank. Okay. So you can design your website, okay, by giving the pixel for the width. Okay. In terms of pixels, you can give the width. Okay. So it will be helpful, which if you know the width of your screen. Okay. If you know how much width the screen is, then you can give exact width here, 700 pixel, or for example here, if I'm giving 1000 pixels. Okay. So you can see here, I have given 1000 pixels. Okay. See the content. Okay. So when you minimize, okay, when you shrink the window, you can see here the content, whatever it is displayed, okay, whatever the content, remaining content will not be displayed. Okay. So this is a drawback. Okay. If you minimize the remaining content, you cannot see. And suppose if the width is small, okay, width size is small, the one which you are specified, then you can see you will get a blank space. Okay. So this is a drawback of going for fixed layout. So the content can then be positioned on the left corner or the center of the monitor. Okay. So typically with the entire content with the div container whose width property has been set to some width. Okay. Under div you have to set some width. Okay. So you can see here, this is one example, okay, where we have given the width as 960 pixels. You can see here the screen is around 1000 pixels. Okay, the screen width is 1000 pixels, and you have designed the website by giving the width, main width. Okay, for div, main div. Okay, this entire thing is placed inside a div, and for that div you have given the pixel 960 pixel as the width. Okay, so you can see an extra space to the right. Okay, so you can see here body, we have created a div, header we have, so this is the header, this is a main div, and again we have footers. Okay, and we have given width as 960 pixels. Okay. So in some monitors, okay, what they do, how it will be displayed is you will be getting equal space to the left and the right. You can see here you will be getting equal space in the left and right. Okay, so that depends on the browser. The advantage of fixed layout is that it is easier to produce, okay, and generally has predictable visual result. Okay. And going for the large screen, suppose if you are displaying it in the large screen, there may be excessive amount of blank space to right and left of the content. So this is the main disadvantage if the screen size is large. Okay. When the browser window shrinks, okay, when you shrink the browser window below the fixed width, okay, the user will have automatically horizontal scroll to see the content. Okay, some browser what they do is they will display horizontal scroll bar where you can use this to see all the content. Okay. You can see these are some of the examples. Okay. Here you can see the blank space displayed on the right and the left. Similarly, when you reduce the price, okay, so isn't that you are visiting the site with the help of tab or mobile? Okay, in that case, you can see the website exactly fits to the screen. Okay, you don't have any blank space, except you have a blank space here. Okay, so these are the, if you are giving width in terms of pixels, these are the main disadvantages. You will get a blank space. Okay, if you don't specify the exact width. Moving on to the next layout, that is liquid layout. Okay, or it is also called as fluid layout. So here width are not specified using pixels, but you give it in terms of percentage. Okay, in the previous layout we were giving width in terms of pixels, but here we will be giving in terms of percentage. Okay. So main advantage here is when you give it in terms of percentage, okay, clearly the browser window will adapt to the changing browser size. Okay, let us look at an example. Okay, I'll give how you are giving the percentage. Isn't that this is okay? Isn't that this is 100%? And I want to display only 80%. Okay, I want to utilize only 80% of the screen. You can give 80%. You can see here. So this is only 80%. Remaining 20% will be left blank. Okay. I'll add few more paragraphs to be clear. 80% out of 100% it is we are utilizing only 80%. Okay. You see here when we shrink, okay, when you maximize the screen, you can see the change in the difference. Okay. So it will be using only the 80% of the screen. Okay, remaining 20% will be left blank. Okay, and the content will get adjusted to the screen width. Okay, and if I want to utilize the entire screen, I can go for 100%. You can see here, this is 100%. See here, what will happen when you shrink and maximize the screen. Okay. So it will adapt to the browser size. The advantage of fluid layout is that it will adapt to the different browser size. Okay, you can open the website in mobile, tab, or laptop, or desktop. Okay, with mobile with the different screen size, so it will adjust to that browser window size. Okay, so there will not be any white space. Okay, not be any white space, nor there will not be any horizontal scrolling bar. Okay, so previous in fixed layout, if you are having okay less width, a small screen, okay, or if you are having the big screen, then we were getting white space. But here there is no such problem. We won't get any white space or even horizontal bar. Okay, so these are some of example. You can see here. This is a small window screen. Okay, and this is one okay little bit big browser window. Okay. So, however, the screen size may be, the element will get fitted into the expanded browser window. Okay. You can see the difference. So liquid layout can be more difficult to create because some elements such as image may have fixed pixel size. Okay. So here you can see here, suppose if you are going for an image, okay, in the view, if you are going for an image. Suppose if you are going for the image, okay, you can see here the image will not change the size. Okay. So it is having the fixed size. So in that case, okay, in that case, if the image is having the fixed size and the image is of larger size, okay, then it is difficult to display in the screen. Okay. As the screen grows or shrinks dramatically, in that the line length may become too longer or too short. You can see, okay, the line length, the paragraph line length. Okay, sometimes it will become too long, and sometimes it will become too short. Correct? It will become too short as you expand or shrink the size of the window. Okay. So that is a drawback. Okay, see here, suppose if this is having uh, 100 pixels, you can see here, even though you minimize the screen, even though you minimize the screen, there will not be any change to the image. Okay, here. If the image size is bigger, okay, if you shrink the window, then the image will not be displayed. But you can see the content. Content will be displayed. But image, okay, only you can see 3/4 of the image. Okay, but the content will be displayed. Okay, so that is a problem. Okay, see here. Image after it is gone. Okay, you have to use a scroll bar. Okay, so that is a drawback of liquid layout. The next one is hybrid layout. So hybrid layout is the combination of pixels and percentage measurements. Okay, here we don't use just one. Okay, so based on our requirement, we use either pixels or we use percentage. Okay, so whenever we have images to display, we go for fixed pixels. That means we give the width in terms of pixels. Okay, whenever we have main content or navigation bar or paragraphs, okay, in that case we go for percentage. So like this we go for mixture of fixed and liquid layout based on our requirement. Is it clear? Any doubt in this? Understood? Please respond. Any doubt? Hmm? Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, okay, fine. Any doubt? Karthik?
No, ma'am.
What are the layouts? What are the three types of layouts?
Uh, hybrid, la- hybrid layout and
Hybrid layout, then
mm, I forgot, ma'am.
what forgot? Huh? Tell that you didn't hear to the class.
I am listening, ma'am.
You are listening.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you must be able to tell the answer. It is not a lengthy word. Okay. I'm asking a two word answer. Okay. Hybrid you said, another two words you have to tell. What are the other two? Krishna,
Yes, ma'am.
what are the three types of layouts?
Liquid layout and hybrid layout.
Only two types? My question is, what are the three types of layouts? Hmm? What are the three types of layouts? Hmm? Krishna, Jasna, Harshita,
Yes, ma'am.
what are the three types of layouts?
Fixed, liquid, and hybrid.
Ah, okay, thank you. Next one is responsive design. Okay, the next topic is responsive design. So in the responsive design, the page responds to the change in the browser size. Okay. That go beyond the width scaling of the liquid layout. Okay. So that means in responsive design, your browser window will automatically adjust. Okay, will automatically adjust. We saw what are the problems in liquid layout. Okay, so when the browser size shrinks, okay, for example, you are opening the window in mobile browser, okay, you can see how it is unusual to see the screen. Okay, so in the responsive layout, the image will be scaled down. Okay, the image will be scaled down. Okay, so for example, the image width is more. Okay, you can resize automatically. The browser window will resize the images, okay, and other elements, okay, when the browser window shrinks. Okay. So we saw in the problem of liquid layout, okay, the image width will not be adjusted, correct? But whereas if you go for responsive design, automatically this image size will get adjusted when you shrink the window. Okay. Automatically when you shrink the window, this width will get adjusted. Okay. Automatically the image will become small to fix to that window size. You can see there are three types of screen here. Okay, assume that we are opening in laptop, tab, and mobile phone. You can notice the difference. Okay, no content will come out of the window. Okay, you can see no content will come out of the window. How the elements are scaled to shrink as the browser reduces its size. You can see here it is width is more, here it is width is less. Okay, but still you can see the image is getting shrinked. Okay, the image it was big here, automatically it will shrink here and it will fit to the window size. And here also it will fit to the window size. Okay, here you have menu bars. Okay, you can see here menu bars. But here that automatically that menu bar will become select option. Okay, it will become automatically select options. Okay, like a drop down box it will become where you can select different menus, home, about us, news, and all you can select, and you can see the different contents. Okay, so this is responsive design. Okay, where it is automatically it will decide, content will get resized to fit to the screen. So here there are four components. So first is liquid layout. Another one is viewport. Okay, yeah, I will be studying about viewport and how viewport you can set using metadata, meta tag. And the last one is customizing the CSS for different viewport using media queries. Okay, so we'll be studying liquid layout. We already saw about liquid layout. Next we'll be studying viewport and how to set to the viewport. What is media query? Okay, so these things I will explain in the next class. Okay.